What's up, everybody? Let's have a catch and a combo.
What's up, guys? I'm Shelby Westler.
Woo! Shelby, we're gonna start with 3 warm-up tosses. I'm gonna ask you a question and you have to answer the question before the ball hits your glove, okay?
Got it.
Okay,
All right.
Ready? Favorite food?
Salad.
Wow, okay, healthy.
It's my go-to. It's versatile.
Most likely to fall asleep on the bus?
Emma.
You had to wait for a long time.
I did. I had to think about that one.
Favorite TV show?
The Office.
All right. When did your softball journey begin?
So, growing up, I grew up at the ballpark with my dad. He played slow pitch. So I grew up a ballpark kid, and I played some lower level, coach pitch and that kind of stuff around town. And we ran into a travel coach who coached locally, and he was interested in me playing because I grew up watching my dad play ball. So I had the basic mechanics, the slow pitch swing and all that. So he somewhat recruited me to his little travel team around Marion, Ohio. We were the Marion Diamonds, and we actually were pretty good for how small town we were. But yeah, that's essentially how my travel career started.
When did you feel like you were getting good at the sport?
I would say when I was 12. When I was 12 is when I started to realize that this was potentially something that could take me further. Now, obviously growing up, I watched a lot of college softball. I had the dream that a lot of girls have to play on a collegiate field, play on a big stage. But when I was 12 and we started playing higher level tournaments is when I started to realize I can make something out of this.
Love that. What position did you play in your early teenage years?
So I started off my career as a catcher. I caught for 4 or 5 years. I was the only catcher on our team, so I caught every game for 4 or 5 years. And then as girls started hitting the ball a little bit more is when I got transitioned out to shortstop. And then as girls got bigger and faster, and I got bigger but not faster, I got moved over to third base. So that's where I've been since I was about 16 or 17. So, Yep.
Where have you grown the most as a softball player from high school to now sophomore at Ohio?
My biggest growth piece since high school is just remembering that it's just a game, and also remembering my why I started playing in the first place, and what my purpose really is ultimately out on the field, and that's to inspire other younger girls who came from a small town like I did with not many opportunities, that you could still achieve great things. So, and I give lessons back home, I help coach back home, so I've got a lot of girls who look up to me, and so it's awesome to be able to let them know that they can still do great things and just be big coming from a small town.
This game has done so much for you already, but when you think about your journey at Ohio, you think about your softball journey in totality, what makes your journey so unique?
So my biggest thing that makes my journey unique actually comes from this fall. So other than coming from a small town and making it on a big Division I stage, that was the major part of my journey until this fall. This fall, I actually was taken out of most of fall activity. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, put me down for the count for a while. And we honestly didn't know if I was going to be able to play this season. Over winter break, it really, first of all, it reinstilled my drive and my passion for the game, because once something gets taken away from you and you don't know if you'll get it back, that just reinstilled my love for the game. You only know how much you love something when it gets taken from you. So that's why, this winter and then early this spring, I busted my butt, and I'm just grateful every day that I get to come out on this field. Because every day I'm still learning, so it's a different challenge every day, but I wouldn't have been able to get through it without the girls and without the coaching staff and all the support I have back home. So just being grateful for everything.
I appreciate you sharing that, and for people that don't know, to be a student athlete and to also have that as well, be a type 1 diabetic, what are the biggest challenges with that?
The biggest challenges so far is that it almost feels like it's something different every day. Like you think you get, like I think I get like a certain food figured out that I can stick with, that keeps my sugars in range, because I have to be in a certain range in order to be able to practice or really do anything every day. So you think you get something figured out and the next day it's not working, or just the most minor changes in sleep schedule and meal prep and all of that, like they cause big wrecks in your sugar. So
yeah,
it's just being able to work through the challenges that happen every day, which being able to come out here on this field with these girls is something that pushes me every day, because there's a lot of days where it would be really easy to just give in and just let it happen. But the thought of being able to come out here with the girls that I love and the game that I love is what keeps pushing me forward. So
what type of food do you try to stick to?
So what makes it all so tough is because carbs and sugars, which sugars are carbs, are something that I'm supposed to stay away from for the most part. But as an athlete, you can't cut carbs out of your diet because that's your fuel. So it's all about balancing carbs with protein and still eating a 2-to-1 ratio of protein to carbs and all that. So it's a lot of math, but it's tough when all your teammates are going to go get food and you're like, hey, I want to join.
Yeah.
Just the discipline factor has been one of the biggest challenges too, because it's like, I want to go do that, but I can't. Like, you have to know better.
Your two coaches, Jenna Hall, Lily Piper, what have you learned from them the most about the game of softball? We'll start with Jenna.
Oh, with Coach Hall, it's about love what you do and love the people you do it with. So she shows up every day, and you can just tell how much she loves the game, right? So no matter the highs or lows that we're going through in our season, she shows up every day with passion, and she wants to fuel our fires as well. So she loves us, and we know that. We all know that. So it's just love what you do and love the people you're doing it with, and that's what will bring you success in life. So that's the biggest thing I've learned from Coach Hall.
Coach Piper.
Coach Piper's just have fun with it. She's an incredible person and an incredible coach. So she's the first person to get fired up out of that dugout when you get a hit. She's the first person to get fired up when you make a nice play on defense. Like, she's just, it's exciting. Like, being around her is exciting in general, no matter what's going on in the game.
What's your goal individually as you grow the rest of your college career? Like, what are some things that you're trying to do to get better as a softball player?
So my biggest thing is probably a little bit more consistency at the plate. So this year, I've been a lot better with consistency at the plate, but that's something we've been working on for years. Because I feel like I haven't reached my full potential as a hitter. Defensively has always been my strong suit. So being able to work a consistent swing and hit it solid both ways is just something that I know by the end of my college career I can have that down packed and be a more consistent and solid hitter in the lineup.
Off the field, who is Shelby Westler?
Shelby Westler, off the field, I would have to say, is a pretty laid-back individual. I love to spend time with my teammates and my friends. Quality time's big for me. I like to read. I'm a big reader.
You were telling me earlier you like to sing.
I like to sing too, but I think I'm a really good singer. So first of all, let's get that out there. I know there's some controversy on that topic within our team, but I think I'm a fantastic singer. I just love to love other people. I love to love other people. So
that's important.
Yeah.
That is so important. Shelby,
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, go Bobcats.
Roll Bobbies.
Go behind the back. I can't do it.
Here we go.